it probably makes sense for us to start just to help. I don't know if all the folks here know what you guys do. Maybe just tell us a little bit about the company.
Yeah, absolutely. So we started just a few years ago, and we saw that classic problem that was going on with, short supply of video, high demand for it, publishers, kind of struggling with how do I do this cost efficiently? It costs me money to have a player, it costs me money to have bandwidth, a sales team, advertising technology, and we kind of looked at that and said, all of that stuff should be free. Can we do this in a way that allows publishers to get a good value, help content partners really scale, and can we do it for free? We started out that way, and we've continued to grow. I think we just reached number 4 in ComScore last month. And so we're working with a lot of publishers, up here as well to really kind of help with that cost problem and with those revenue challenges that are kind of naturally there.
Can you walk us through an example of
Sure.
What company you're working with and how they're helping them?
Yeah, sure. So we just signed Berkshire Hathaway properties. Warren Buffett's a pretty sharp guy, as we all know. He sees a lot of value in there. Our model aligns up very nicely to, I think, his strategy and what he's trying to do. We're all about making a profitable newsroom. We align our model directly with publishers and content providers so that we can facilitate, whether it's through programmatic or direct or third party or whatever, facilitate that whole revenue process in an efficient way. And also I think the challenge is it can be really scary, not just from a cost standpoint, but how do you navigate all the ad technology that's going on? How do you keep up with? And we have this nice middle space where we're able to kind of do all that and become an extension of the newsroom for our partners.
How challenging is it? I wonder how many, you have a company like Spot Exchange you work with for your programmatic needs, but then it seems like there's a slew of other vendors you could employ these days to help you out with viewability, with protect you against fraud.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that makes too much complexity. It can make your job that much more difficult.
Yeah, no, but we take it very seriously, and so obviously we're a big Google partner. Spot Exchange has a lot of great tools in their programmatic side. Was even at dinner last night with Vindico talking about their technology, how we can kind of employ that. We know as the world gets more complicated, our platform, we need to be able to innovate. We need to be able to provide protections and tools for our publisher and content partners to really be successful. And again, we see the way that we'll do that is always going to be free. So,
if you would, could you walk us through? I don't know this. I think sometimes we speak in some abstract terms about what programmatic is. Like, what does it look like? Is it just simply that the buyer and seller don't have to go to lunch and have a bunch of calls about this is the package we're trying to agree on? Is it just using web-based tools to execute your ad buys? What does it look like?
Yeah, so I think relationships are still very critical. It's important to have those first of all, so that you can even discuss the inventory, whether it's a private exchange or whether it's a more open exchange. For us, programmatic is really a means for transacting business that allows us to do it very efficiently, which obviously translates back down to our content partners and publisher partners. We save money, we save them money. It also gives us a lot more insight in real time that you can't get from just third-party tags alone. We can constantly optimize. And I think another thing that kind of comes out of the programmatic side is transparency, and that's needed for buyers. Content providers want to know, publishers want to know. It's important to us. So for us, programmatic is really an ecosystem that's more efficient and just makes things even more visible, whether it's transparency or optimization in general.
But we shouldn't equate it with RTB. We shouldn't equate it with auction-based media or automation of all processes.
Yeah, I think you can use technology for a lot of different things. We don't go out there in kind of the RTB space and just try to. We have a very nice problem. Video is very much in demand, and our sales guys bring in a lot of IOs, and so we're very healthy. We've been fortunate that we don't kind of dip into that lower tier. And I think one of the ways that we're able to do that is it's quality content, quality publishers. Everything's very brand safe. But certainly you can use programmatic for RTB, but for us, the real value comes in that automated technology and the insights and optimization that you get with it.